Okay, there's one particular bear that I haven't discussed. That is the brown bear, specifically the Kodiak bear. Kodiak bears are bigger than grizzly bear. Grizzly bears also, the coat is much brighter than grizzly bears. Also, and their muzzle is lighter than the rest part of the body, but they look exactly like grizzly bears, but despite being half the size of a grizzly bear. Also, although Kodiak bears are often touted as the largest land carnivore, they are really omnivores and will spend more time eating grass and vegetation rather than putting in the efforts to hunt. Also, polar bear versus Kodiak bear is a human fantasy that can never happen in real life. Polar bears are the king of ice sheets. Also, they hunt beluga whales, which I find badass. Beluga whales kind of look like dolphins. A white owl. They kind of look like a albino dolphin. Sorry, I had trouble saying that word. So wow. Polar bears are the kings of Antarctica. Just remember, it's a human fantasy that can never happen. Kodiak bears have been isolated in an archipelago in Alaska for many years. Kodiak bears hunt stuff like deer, fish, and salmon fish. They'll also eat berries and vegetation when they are available. So they are larger than. Also, hashtag a polar bear would flee from a grizzly bear. Also, I believe a polar bear would flee from this bear more urgently than it does from grizzly bears because they are bigger than grizzly bears, and they have a more dangerous advantage than polar bears. Polar bears have a bite force of 12,000 psi, while Kodiak bears' bite forces are that are the same as a grizzly bear's bite force. So they only cost one death. So yeah, they're basically medium-sized dogs, and a male can weigh. So their paths never cross. So it's unethical for a polar bear to meet a Kodiak bear. It's unethical. And they're nearly the same size. Kodiak bears are the largest subspecies of brown bears. The males can grow up to 10 feet tall when on his hind legs. And it's kind of scary how animals have the advantage to stand up on their hind legs in a walk. It's just so creepy. They weigh 800 to 1,400 pounds to 635 pounds, 362 pounds, and then 635 kilograms. Females are generally smaller than males and can weigh up, I think, 100 pounds. Just kidding. Females can weigh up to 55 to 500 pounds, to 700 pounds, to 317 kilograms. So they can smoke any grizzly bear or polar bear with ease. They are the world's largest bear, larger than black bears, grizzly bears, but polar bears are slightly bigger. Who knows about the fact that tigers hunt bears? Also, a tiger would lose a fight against a Kodiak bear, and tigers go for young female Himalayan bears rather than hunting a gigantic male one. I don't know if this is accurate, but females tend to be lazier. Not lazier. Female animals tend to be more weaker than males, and I'm sorry if y'all took that to heart. Sorry if you're a female watching this. You are not weak. You are strong. I'm talking about female animals. Sorry if you found that offensive. But female animals, I think they are weaker than females. Now, for reptilian creatures, it's a different story. Females get the light, and they are larger than males. Female sharks are larger than males. Males. So in seawater, it's the females that get to larger sizes than males. Anacondas spend their time near water to remain their mass. They hunt things like tapirs, capybaras, caimans, and birds. Their eyes are on the side of their nostrils so they can stay submerged to blend in with choked plant water. They share this shrouded place with the capybara, the world's largest rodent, often reaching over 100 pounds. While capybaras are out here eating vegetation, they get murdered. They share this crowded place with the capybara, and they live in the Amazon rainforest. Unlike other snakes, they are constrictors and constrict their prey to death. It coils itself around the large rodent, encircling it and eating it whole. So it encircles the massive rodent and begins to swallow it whole. This anaconda decided to attack a cow because it was starving. It dragged the cow all the way back, and I'm pretty sure it constricted the cow to death. So basically, like what they say when love to death do us part. Like when a toxic relationship, it's not gonna let you go. Capybaras are not safe from caimans, anacondas, or jaguars. This anaconda goes into a farm to attack and kill an unsuspecting sleeping pig. They eat caimans. That cow you just saw, I'm pretty sure it encircled the cow and killed it. This one is killing a blessed bok animal, or a blessbok antelope. This one attacked a caiman and circled around the caiman and killed it. This time, this is a python versus a crocodile. It looks, the python wraps itself around the crocodile, but for some reason, the crocodile lets go of the reptilian worm-looking animal. This dog is in very, very grave danger of being swallowed by this massive python. Ranchers free the dog. It could have easily been swallowed by the anaconda. This dog was eaten alive. And then this man decides to throw this innocent poor bunny rabbit into this anaconda's enclosure and watch it be constricted to death. Yeah, it's demented. It's demented. Or this could be a python. They belong to the boa family, the constricting snakes, not the poisonous snakes. This bunny rabbit is about to be constricted to death, and it doesn't know that. The minute it turns its head, the anaconda constricts it to death and eats it whole. Another bunny finds itself in the jaws of a tough anaconda and suffers the consequence and is swallowed whole. This one attacks some modern day dinosaurs and swallows them whole. The modern day dinosaurs are snuffed out, and I've seen dinosaurs fight hawks and win the fight. It encircles this large dinosaur. Peppa Pig is being suffocated by this massive python. Peppa Pig is at risk of being suffocated by this massive python, but ranchers save the pig. It's a different story for this sleeping pig. It is eaten alive. And now you know why anacondas are savage snakes. They are the world's largest snake, and they are pretty dangerous compared to other snakes. The king cobra can easily kill an elephant with one poisonous or venomous bite. So yeah, the king cobra isn't the king of snakes. The green anaconda is. Though it can kill an elephant, an anaconda could never ever kill an elephant, or no boa constrictor can. No matter how hard they try. And like a pufferfish, I'm not sure it doesn't have texotoxin, but Perry does. The only animal that can smoke a king cobra is a mongoose, honey badger, reticulated python. And in fact, one elephant trampled a woman collecting water and fetching water. So a king cobra can defeat an elephant without much provocation.